One thing is clear, that all of us live in a world where we cannot escape advertising. Advertising introduces us to products, services, ideas, concepts, attitudes, a way of life, the perks and the downsides of certain behavior, the gravity of problems like climate change, domestic violence, education, health, sanitation, all these things, and even politics. It is a given that today, if you have to fight an election, you need to invest in political advertising. And so advertising is all pervasive. We cannot escape it. Every day we receive, knowingly or unknowingly, hundreds of advertising messages through various media. We may not find all of them very useful, but advertising has certain distinct advantages for us as the human race, as a society, as a nation, as a world, and as a family, as an individual. It has different implications for us. Businesses cannot hope to survive without advertising, at least in some form or the other. And also, Salesforce, they get a lot of support through advertising. Customers get a lot of information, and by and large, advertising has its advantages for all of us. In this video, I, Dr. Mariam Narona, will be taking you through some advantages of advertising. Now, all of us know that, how do you measure economic growth? You measure it in terms of the products and services which are manufactured, produced, provided in an economy. And we also know that developing economy is one where the service sector share is higher when compared to the manufacturing sector. So advertising promotes economic growth by promoting the sale of products and services, by informing us regarding the availability of so many different products, services, technologies, all of this. And advertising thus fuels economic growth. We've studied in the functions of advertising that advertising informs and educates. It informs us about the availability of new and improved products, services, technologies. It makes us aware about positive ideas, some negative things which are happening which require us to take some action. It educates us about what we can do, how we can use products and services to improve the quality of life that we enjoy. It educates us about how products, services, and ideas will solve the problems we are currently experiencing at the individual, family, or society level. Advertising helps to improve the quality of life which is enjoyed by us. Now, the quality of life or lifestyle per se of a society is reflected in the kinds of goods and services that we consume. So, if you look around you in an urban area, the difference between urban and rural is in the lifestyle. It is in the nature of products and services which are consumed by people residing in those areas. So you will not find a mall or a pizza shop in a rural area. You might find it in suburbs or in urban areas. And this is basically lifestyle or quality of life difference. And advertising, because it introduces us to newer and improved products, services, ideas, and technologies, it thereby contributes to improving the quality of life that we enjoy. It will probably educate us about how handlooms are a better decision for us, or cotton is a better decision for us than synthetics. This is how it improves our quality of life, or it advertises cycles. And it's very relevant. Why? Because today the world is battling with the problem of obesity, and healthier people means a healthier workforce and better performance at work. This is how indirectly advertising helps to improve the quality of life we enjoy. Advertising fosters positive lifestyle changes. So it tells you about better choices you can make, like going vegan, enjoying cold pressed juices and oils instead of hot pressed, then doing yoga, exercising, using less of social media. It could also educate you about positive lifestyle changes, like don't smoke, don't drink and drive. All this finally impacts us as a society and helps us to lead better lives. It will also introduce you to products like apps which help you to learn, your children to learn quickly, easily, at home, on a tab, on a device, without actually even going to school or moving out of the four walls. It helps you to learn yoga, it helps you to read books. All these for positive lifestyle changes are introduced by advertising. Advertising informs us about ideas, products, and services which are going to come our way in the future. And with this, we have something to look forward to. We know how a product or service or the adoption of a certain lifestyle is going to benefit us in times to come. So, a common example of coming soon would be advertising of films which are going to release soon. Then advertising for real estate projects, that is, this project is going to be completed 3 or 4 or 5 years down the line, but how it has state of the art technology, state of the art homes, child friendly homes. All this is promoted by advertising. And so if you see a product like your artificial intelligence and virtual assistants, all of these were propounded by advertising even before that idea actually came into fruition, or it was just being tested or tried out. So advertising does this. It builds up your interest in the product, it educates you, it helps you to prepare for that purchase in future, plan for it. Needless to say, advertising enhances profitability of businesses. Why? Because it seeks to promote sales. Finally, sales is what brings profits in, and all advertising finally aims at urging the customer to take action. What is that action? A purchase decision. So, advertising enhances sales and revenue for a company. It makes it possible for that company to stay in business, to plow back profits into development of newer products, adding to the product line, developing a range of products. All this comes through better revenue and profitability, which advertising aims at achieving. Now, advertising does a little more than just communicating with us. It shapes who we are and our choices. So, it shapes our personality, it shapes who we are in terms of the clothes that we wear, the shoes, the outfits, the apparel, our food choices, the way we think, how we perceive, how we use products, and it exposes us to ideas like, today the people do not think anything of opening a ready to cook meal, heating it and keeping it in front of their families. But in the 1980s, a company called Tasty Bite had launched ready to eat meals in India. It flopped because the society was not yet ready for it. Now, this is how advertising can shape who we are and our choices. So, you may decide that vegan is better, or cold pressed is better, or it is healthy to eat one egg every day, it is healthy to eat almonds every day, or prunes on a regular basis, because you see that in advertising. One of the things advertising informs us about is the prices of products. Whether there are any discount schemes, offers, what are the different options. If advertising does not put forth the price and other information about product features and performance, you will not be able to compare it with competitor products and services. So it informs you, it empowers you with the information you need to make an informed buying decision. Now, advertising creates desires and aspirations in us. It tells us about a luxury car. It tells us about a bike which saves fuel. It tells us about how the air conditioning in our home can make us more comfortable in the hot Indian summer. So it creates desires and aspirations in our mind for a better lifestyle. Now this can be viewed negatively also, which we will cover when we talk about the disadvantages of advertising. But yes, it always encourages us to move higher in life. So if you're wearing an ordinary watch, then why don't you wear a designer or a Swiss watch? These kind of desires and aspirations, it helps you to establish some goals for yourself which you want to achieve in, or say you want to travel the world. It shows you wonderful destinations you can visit across this country, and thereby it nurtures your desires and aspirations. Advertising promotes job creation. Now, the world of advertising by itself has a lot of opportunity for employment. So, there are designers, there is copywriter, there is a producer, director, actor, sign painters. There's all kinds of work which is there in the industry of advertising by itself. At the same time, it promotes job creation in manufacturing and service sector by enhancing profitability and revenue. Because of that, a business can stay in business. Because of that, it can expand its operations, and thereby it creates jobs. So that was a little overview about the different advantages that advertising offers. Now, this topic may be explored from the perspective of a manufacturer, from the perspective of sales force, and from the perspective of customers, retailers, stockists, all of these people. I would encourage you to apply a little bit of common sense and work on what would be the advantages that advertising offers to manufacturers, to middlemen, to salesmen, to customers. I would encourage you to look at each of these classes and try to make a summary of points of the advantages you feel advertising provides to these segments. Thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like the video, and please don't forget to check out the other content on this channel. Please feel free to share it with anyone who you feel might find it useful. Thank you for listening.